Good afternoon, everybody. I finished up my scavenger hunt book, and so I want to give you a little flip through of my scavenger hunt 2020. It is nothing really fancy. It just was a lot of fun, and I highly recommend the project, and I will probably try to do it next year. It was a lot of fun. First off, I started with a little junk journal that I had put together as when I was trying to put together a different kind, and I was testing out some different things. And so it was just a little journal I had, and I chose to do it little because I thought that by doing it little it would be, for me, more, it would just be more fun to just, do it little, have fun with it. I believe this page is my border and my washi tape. And there's a lot of things on this page. I had to have a mannequin, ribbon, dry cleaning tag, some buttons. We had to have a totally useless fact. The word gorilla is derived from a Greek word meaning a tribe of hairy women. Kind of a useless fact. We had to have a domino. So I ended up with a domino from Domino's. I didn't want to put an actual domino in here because I felt like it would be a little too thick and heavy in this tiny little book. As it was, the book grew very nicely. I'm very pleased with it. I did a local brochure and a bingo card. We had to paint with a Q-tip and had to have a paint skin. And we had to have some dried flower petals. Oh, let's see. We had to draw a stick figure, and we had to have a bread tag. I'm not sure what these were. I can't quite remember. Let's see. 48, 21, stick figure, draw an eye. I drew an eye on my bread tag. And 21. I wonder what 21 was. Something out of my trash can. Oh, these little pieces of paper were out of my trash can. That's what that was. Then we had to use tissue, a candy wrapper. We had to have foil. We had to paint with a color we hated, or yellow. I think it was paint with yellow, or paint with the color we hated. I can't remember. And do a mind map of a color. I cannot remember what all of these were, honestly. I did write them down because that way I could go back. 66 is a 2-line poem, self-authored. Needless to say, I'm not a poet. We had to have a quote. Fill your paper with the breathings of your heart by William Wordsworth. And I really like that. We had to have a pillow tag and a soap wrapper. 4-letter words. I thought that was fun. 4-letter words. Grow, hope, love, home, life, dear, kind, wise. We had to do a mermaid. We might have had to have a napkin. Nope, that's just the mermaid. Okay, we had to create a pocket, and I actually did 2 pockets. There's one here and one here because we had to use a greeting card and an insert out of a magazine. We had to show our favorite book, and and then we had to do some calligraphy, or actually we had to include some calligraphy, and I included someone else's because mine is terrible. Let's see, make sure there's nothing else in there. Let's see in here. We had to include a song with meaning, an ATC from someone that It didn't have to, it could be ours or someone else's. A playing card and a page from a children's book. And those are all in my little pockets. We had to do a vintage ad and a old photo. So I picked a photo and an ad that about had the same time. We had to include money of some sort, didn't have to be real, and a tribute to someone. And I wrote my tribute on the back of the money. We had to do a page of swatches, and this is a page of swatches actually out of a magazine. It's nail polish, and we had to include nail polish, which I then painted over the top of this with some clear nail polish because that's all I had. Bubble wrap and the Prime logo. Oh, animal print and a t-shirt saying this is artist support staff. It's a t-shirt I've always been going to do for my husband. We had to have flowers, a napkin, stamping, footsteps, footprints, shoes. Oh, I can't remember what else. Footprint and shoes. Let's see. 65, 49, and 42. A footprint. And a place I want to visit. So I should have known that was a place I want to visit. We would like to go to all the national parks in Utah. A page of circles. Oh, this was fun. We'd have fruit or vegetable labels, a stamp, and a ruler. Food packaging, and I can't remember what the other was. Food packaging and 37 and 31. 37. Food packaging and fortune out of a fortune cookie. Fortune out of a fortune cookie. It was so funny because it had not been very long, and I went into there. We had to make we had to have a tissue paper flower and something sewn. So this is a sewn tissue paper flower. It kind of gets squashed in the book. Oh, these were fun. We had to have a wanted poster, a cartoon, and Baby Yoda. So that is my flip of my Scavenger Hunt 2020. It was a ton of fun. There's a link in the description box for Janet's channel and the video about this. From my understanding, she does it every year, and like I said, I will probably participate again next year. It was a lot of fun. It was just about the fun of it. I did make pages, but nothing big deal. It was just great fun. So let me read you a quote from my 1001 Ways to Creativity book, and then we'll go on with our day. Well, that's if I can get the page open. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy and makes Jack create dull works too. Okay, that's pretty fun. Okay, guys, go have fun. Make some art. Bye-bye.